This is the fifth in a 5-part series on how to get the right maternity health insurance plan. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the quote and apply tool integrated inside of the SPF insurance website so that you can get the information you need to be able to decide which plan is right for you and have your application started online. Hi, my name is Tim Thompson with SPF Insurance, and in this video we're going to cover how to use the quote engine that's integrated onto the SPF Insurance website so that you can get the rates for your specific maternity plans, whether it be directly with an insurance company or through Covered California with subsidies. And I'll walk you through how to do that using the computer and online to show you how that works so that you can get the information in there correctly. So let's go ahead and go over to the computer and get that started.
Alright, let's start the quote system by simply going down below the video on this page to where the quote engine is located. Now this is what it initially looks like, and it doesn't matter whether you find it on this page or if you're from the home page and you click on the quote center. This is what you'll always see is the where do you live is the first screen. So if we simply go down here and type in zip code, and I'm going to leave this at 2 for right now. I'm assuming a husband and wife or a couple. And it says as long as your income, do you expect your income to be greater than the $63,720? And if so, then you're not going to qualify for subsidy. So I'm going to leave this as no and assume that this couple will qualify for subsidies. So we'll click continue. And on this page we have to enter in some generic information, or enter your information, I should say. So I've already done this a couple times, so alright, so for Jane, she's female, we're going to make her birth date 1974, and for John, he is her spouse, and he is male. We'll make his birth date 1976. Now we have the ability to add a dependent. Just clicking the button and it'll add another dependent if we need more than the 3 that are listed. Then here's where we enter the subsidy information. So we've got 2 people in the household right now, and it says you may qualify for a subsidy. So what we want to do is put in an estimate of what your adjusted gross income is going to be. So let's try the $48,000. And so now we're ready to go on this particular page. Let me point out one particular thing, which is this remember my quote information page. And if you need to run multiple different quotes, this will simplify your life a lot, because it just simply sets a simple little cookie, and that way the system will remember all the information you've entered here so that you don't have to re-enter it every time you want to run a new quote. So click continue, and this will now take us to the actual quotes themselves while it loads that up. So up here at the top it gives you some overview of the different types of characteristics of the plan. Initially it comes up, you can change this number in the estimated monthly or the household income. You can change this and it will adjust the numbers accordingly. So right now it's showing all of the pricing assuming that you are going to be subsidy qualified and that the subsidy is being applied. So if you put your cursor over any of the pricing, it will show you what this number is, as well as the actual total premium and the amount of subsidy that you're receiving. So in this particular case, for all of the plans in this quote, you're going to get a $216 a month subsidy or premium assistance. So if we change this up here and we say, okay, just show me the plans without any of the subsidies, now you'll see the default pricing. But let's go back and leave it with the subsidized rates, because that'll be more representative of what you're going to do on Covered California. So for maternity purposes, most of the time you're going to be looking at platinum plans. So if we select just the platinum plans, now it gives us a list of all the 9 different platinum plans. And as you can see, there's a wide range of pricing that's available, from $946 all the way down to $550. So if this was all you wanted to do, then, and you'd found the plan you wanted, let's say it was this HealthNet Platinum 90 HMO, then you could simply do the online application by clicking this Apply Now button right here. Okay? If you want to compare a couple of the plans, then the simplest way to do that is there's a check little box here to compare plans, and you can pick up to 3 or 4 different plans, and then click the Compare button. And that will bring up a separate window that now shows you these plans side by side. The benefits are going to be side by side in these. So if you scroll through here, you'll see that in many cases the benefits are the same, but in some areas they're not. And one of the key things from a maternity standpoint is this in-hospital services or inpatient hospital services. So for the HealthNet plan, it's a $250 a day copayment, and for the Molina plan, it's a 10% co-insurance. So obviously between the two of these, the HealthNet plan is going to be better from a maternity standpoint. So that's how the system works. To leave this comparison, all we do is simply go back to the previous window where the quotes are located. And a couple of other things to note is if you want to see the specific detailed benefits of any particular plan, you can simply click on that particular link under any of the plans, and it will bring up again another window, and in here you'll see the details of that specific plan. So to get back to the quote again, we simply go back to the other window. Now in all cases there are going to be a lot of different options, and if you need any help picking the plan that's going to be the best for your specific situation, then by all means give us a call. One of the key things I mentioned is that if you use that Remember My Information link, that would help you in terms of not having to re-enter that information over and over. So if we go to, let's say, the home page on the SPF Insurance website, and we click Get a Health Insurance Quote right after having done that previous one, what happens then is when this comes up, it basically will have already populated your information that you just previously entered. So now you don't have to enter all of that over again. It won't populate this information. This will be new every time you come in here. So if you wanted to get right back to the exact same quote, simply change that to do, put in your 48,000, and you're good to go again. You can click this each time. That's what I've always done, and that will bring back the existing quotes that you saw previously. So hopefully this helps, and if there's any questions, feel free to give us a call.
Now that we've gone through the overview of how to use the quote and apply tool that's integrated into the SPF Insurance website, you're ready to get started. And the entry field for the quote engine is right below this video, so go ahead and start that. And if you're not going to be subsidy qualified and therefore going to be applying directly with an insurance company, you can simply use the Apply Now links that's next to each of the plans. So when you've picked the plan you want, just click that Apply Now button, and that will take you through the online application process. If you are going to be subsidy qualified and therefore applying on Covered California, don't use any of those buttons. Rather, pick the plan you want and then close that window. And right below the quote engine entry field on this page are 2 links. We recommend that Covered California applications be done by one of our brokers because they've got a lot more experience doing that. So the button on the right hand side will call one of the brokers at SPF Insurance and allow us to help you through that process. If you want to do it on your own, that's fine. The button on the left hand side will take you to a page where it's going to give you an overview of how to do a Covered California application and then also provide you with the information about how to connect SPF Insurance into your Covered California application so that we can help you if you get stuck or help you if there's any service related issues with Covered California. So hopefully that will be a fairly straightforward process for you, and if not, by all means, just give us a phone call. We're here to help. So it's been an amazing journey, and I hope you've made it through here successfully. So protect the health of your wealth by protecting your wealth of health. Bye now.